from the post-millennial, RFK Jr. to drop out of presidential race by Friday and endorse Trump. The news comes as Kennedy is scheduled to host an event in Phoenix, Arizona on Friday afternoon to address the current historical moment and his path. And we don't normally do this, but a super chat just came in from Paul Tascalos, who says, Nicole Shanahan just said in an interview with Dr. Drew, they'll be making one of the biggest announcements in American political history on Friday. Oh, boy, I'm excited.
It's exciting. Trump's going to be in Phoenix on Friday as well.
It seems like it's all lining up.
And RFK has not announced where he's going to be making his announcement.
I think it's going to be on stage with Trump.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of, what I'm indicating here. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
Does this...
I think that would be
I kind of feel... And then, so we do have this other story, too, because yesterday we heard they were considering it, and that was big news. Trump was asked about it, and he says he would consider appointing RFK Jr. to a role in his administration, and everyone's saying head of Health and Human Services or head of the CIA. The CIA would be poetic justice.
Yeah, because the CIA, killed his uncle.
Sure, and his
dad.
But HHS might be the more appropriate position for him. I kind of feel like this is Trump learning from his mistakes. He must do this. I was saying back in 2020 that if Trump appointed Tulsi Gabbard to a national security position of some sort, or advisor, he would have won. If he had brought in Andrew Yang and Tulsi Gabbard, I know a lot of people say, oh, Andrew Yang, he's a lefty, he wants UBI. I'm like, the point is, you grab a huge percentage of voters by saying you will bring them in as advisors. If he brings in RFK Jr. and says he will be in my administration, he's going to jump, 5 points?
Yeah,
Ian then votes for him.
This is Trump being Trump, which is the good news. Maybe the campaign's letting him go back to the original Trump. I can't tell you how many MAGA people that I work with, really the hardcore, the most based, who are huge RFK Jr. fans, and they kind of always were kind of talking about it. But remember, RFK Jr. went and interviewed for a job in 2016 at Trump Tower. So their relationship goes back years, and obviously there's a lot that doesn't, some of his positions aren't square with kind of America First, traditional America First, but certainly there's no one better, I think, in the entire country to take on the administrative state, particularly HHS. So you see in our movement so many medical freedom people. You count me right in with that group. And just the excitement to have somebody either of his caliber at HHS or CDC, FDA, or of course going to really clear house at the agency.
The pharmaceutical lobby is legit, so powerful. They've got 1,800 lobbyists, I think, and there's only 550 people in Congress. So it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. And I think it's just the pharmaceutical. Is that all lobbyists, or is that just the pharma lobby?
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of, but there's a lot of pharmaceutical stuff. And every time I hear Joe Biden say, we took on the pharmaceuticals companies and we beat them, I'm like, you paid them billions of dollars for vaccines that nobody wanted.
We do have this clip that I just pulled this up. Let's play this clip from Ask Dr. Drew.
Let me ask you one direct question.
Yeah.
Should we have our ear to the ground? Is something going to come soon?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Friday is going to be one of the biggest events in American election history.
What time? Where should I tune in?
The details will be shared.
Where?
Go to Bobby's X account, and Team Kennedy will be releasing a press release as well.
Okay, you heard that. So let me ask you, Jim.
I wonder when. Let me actually pull up let's see if we can get the current polling where, let's see where we're currently at. So we've got the latest polls here, 538. And let's see what we got. Right now, Kennedy, YouGov has him at 3%. We've got Big Village with Kennedy at 5%. That's huge. We have another YouGov poll that has Kennedy at 2%. Interesting. Redfield and Wilton Strategies has Kennedy at 3%. Outward Intelligence has Kennedy at 7%. So I think it's fair to say it's around a 5 percentage point. It's currently where he's sitting at. It's down from where he was. I'm wondering if he will get every single one of his supporters, those who say they're voting for RFK, how many of them will actually vote for Trump?
90%.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's a high number.
Are you going to?
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to disclose who I'm voting for.
You see,
but,
come on.
I
Ian
really
said
align with those
yesterday-
guys compared to the other Kamala Harris.
Ian said yesterday if RFK Jr. endorsed Trump, that's the only way he ended up voting for Trump.
I spent last night in the sauna thinking about like secret ballots and the whole reason that we have secret ballots in the United States, so you don't have to implicate yourself to your friends and neighbors, so you don't get lynched, by stupid mobs and stuff. So I don't feel like compelled to talk about it. Really.
When Ian walks out of the room, stick a "I voted Trump" sticker on his back.